our predecessors already established the beginnings of a peaceful Bohol, there is no reason why we cannot reap more gains in the future by standing on that already strong foundation and bringing ourselves into greater levels of successes in a way that will, of course, mobilize not only resources but also people's interest, people's participation, and people's commitment to a common goal. The programs that were started were actually basic in terms of people empowerment as an essential ingredient. And that has always been our concern, even at the time when I was mayor of my municipality, where the highest levels of insurgency was also felt during our time in 1988. We had quite a number of surrenderies at that time because the partnership that we generated with the private sector also, and of course our mechanism of social service delivery, were lessons that we learned so strongly at the time. Again, those were done in strong collaboration with the church and the men in uniform. So the aspect of proceeding with where the present administration left as far as its foundations of peace and development in the province of Bohol are ideas which are close to my heart. And I think that is very, very essential in carrying on with the mission of keeping Bohol a safe province, which is also a very fundamental element of making it a progressive and developed province as a whole. Strengthening the collaboration with all the sectors, the church, the civil society, and again with the people who are serving the flag through the military forces, are also very, very important in terms of putting synergy in place such that the same directions and the same objectives and the same results can likewise be achieved. Dole out is definitely not a solution to addressing poverty. Long-range solutions can of course start with the basic elements of empowerment. And this we know either through co-ops, to non-government organizations, or people's organizations down at the field level. What is important is we are able to provide development in capacities and also providing them access to resources, because by giving those important elements, we are also advancing their attitude towards work, towards being able to sustain a living, towards being able to, in a holistic way, address family concerns and their own individual desires to send children to school, to bring their children to the hospital, accessibility of the social services. These are all basic elements that will make man, feel good about their presence in wherever area of the province they would live. So all these will be definitely very challenging tasks, because mobilizing resources is one factor that will, of course, be a major consideration in any development plan. But it is also true that in spite of limited resources, we can bring in the interest of so many groups who are willing to help because of the sincerity of the mission and the clarity of purpose.